What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla. Today I have reviewed the Bandai Namco DX Terra Phaser from Ultraman Deca. That's alright, my zillions. We got a new mech from Ultraman Deca, and there's kind of some spoilers on this box, and there's some spoilers in the figure, so, you know, I'm not saying too much right now, but if you see it, you see it. I'm apologizing. It's not my fault. But this is cool, you know, it's a cool Bandai crazy box with all the trimmings of a DX box. So, you know, it's cool. I like the character so far in the show. I've only seen him on a couple of episodes, but it's not a character, it's a mech. It's cool, and he's driven by this little dude, Hanjiro. But this is my first Ultraman Deca piece thus far, which is very, very interesting. I did review Pegos, but and he is in Ultraman Deca, but that Pegos was the Ultra Q version. So this is really the first official piece from Deca, and there's reasons for that. Reasons why you haven't seen any of the Ultra action figures quite yet. You know, I'm still debating. Getting some. I am getting the figure arts of Deca, so that kind of plays into it a little bit, but neither here nor there. Without any further ado, let's get to this review. And here's the DX Terra Phaser all out of the package, and it is really, really nice looking. Let's check it out. I think the sculpt is cool. I love his giant claw arm. I love his claw itself. There's no paint on here. You know, that's the thing with this. There's a lot of plastic, but a lot of plastic variants. You know, a little hollow on the back. Some screws as well, but I think it looks good. I think the arm looks good. The other side has this little zapper arm, and the sculpt work here looks pretty good. All around the arm, I think it's very, very nicely done. I like the blue with this, like, gunmetal-ish color. You do get a ton of screw holes on the back. You do. But you do get some nice sculpting as well within. Look at the backpack. I think that looks very cool. I do like it a lot. You know, there is a sound box in there, as you can see. And this is where you would replace, you know, the batteries if you need to. But yeah, you know, there's the sound hole in the front. But it's hidden pretty well, and, you know, I think it looks good. Krajiji part looks really nice, too. Chest is very cool. Here you have some paint, or, like, some... I don't think it's stickers, but I think it's just printed on. But the blue looks really good. That's paint in there. That looks really good. The head sculpt has some paint as well. I do like that. The blue looks really nice all around. All the design work is really nice, as you can see. There's a little, you know, clear plastic there, and you do see the little eye, but we're not there yet because it's part of the gimmick. And then, as you can see, his chest is opened up. This is a sticker on here, but it looks fine. I think it looks fine. Gradiated blue to purple. The design work inside is very nice, so that's pretty cool. This is what the other side of that looks like. Back side of his head has a little lever where you can change his face, and we will talk about that. But overall, I think, I mean, you do have this big giant thing going here, but they kind of made it part of the sculpt work, so I don't mind it too much. Stands really nicely. I dig that. I think that's pretty cool. The feet are really nice too. I don't know if I said that, but the feet are really nicely done. The legs are really nicely done. Very good looking piece. No doubt about it. This is a really good looking piece. I think the proportions are really nice. You know, it's a cool mecha. As far as articulation, the shoulders move. The elbow swivels here. Obviously, you saw that. Shoulders move there as well. The legs swivel at the hip, and then have 2 ratchets in the knees. As you can see, the foot does not maneuver, so, you know, it's not a ton of articulation. But these guys are meant to go with, you know, your Ultra Hero vinyls, or your, I would put them with the SHFs as well, and the Ultra action figures, even more so than the Ultra Heroes. So I know they're, like, you know, showing off with the Ultra Heroes more than anything, but I think these guys are more for the other figures, in my opinion. Alright, so this guy's got some gimmicks, as we said. First up, you can rotate this, if you rotate that. That's pretty cool, right? And then, if you push it, let me just extend like this. If you push this forward, well, first, actually, if you just do a little snap, a little tap there of this, see? First thing that happens is the claw opens and closes, and that's really cool. And then you push it through, and this all extends. That is awesome, and it reveals more sculpted detail within. So I really, really like that. And then you can still do the... It's just this is all pushed in. That's a cool gimmick. That is a cool gimmick, guys. I really like that a lot. So, you know, and then, you know, you could just pull it back. You know, and then you're good to go. See? And it just stays. How awesome is that? I think that's fantastic. This side does not have any gimmick. But then, you know, like I said, you could change the head around. But, you know, to see that, you gotta close up the chest. See that? So you do have the regular eye in there. If I just didn't have that light right there. There you go. Mega Buster. Pretty cool. Then you could switch the head, or you can see the eye really good. And you switch it. Ooh, evil. Evil. That's right, there's an evil part to this. And if you open it again, you will get the evil part. Who does that look like? Who does that look like in there? So, you know, that's pretty cool. So, I mean, this part of this is like Death Phaser from the original stuff, but, you know, there's something else going on in there. Now, there's no other place to do anything, light anything up that I can find, but close and open is basically how you activate it. Oh wait, there's a button here. Here it is. Here we go. All right, now we got it. I think I knew that already. I just forgot. So sounds are pretty good. Nice and clear. And there we go with that evil laugh. Alright, so there you go. There we have it. We did it. I almost forgot about the button. I was like, well, there's more sounds. Because me and Ultrazilla Jr. tested this guy out a little while ago when I first got it. But, you know, I put it back in the box since. But, yeah, it's pretty awesome. I do like it. I think it's really, really cool. The sounds are good. The light-up gimmick is pretty cool. So, yeah, it's not a ton, but it works. It really does. And for your size comparisons, here are a bunch of other Ultraman figures, as well as some other figures you might have in your collection. And once again, apologies, I don't have any Decker figures quite yet, except for Terra Phaser. Well, I guess you could count Chimera there. And for a further comparison, here he is side-by-side, because he was kind of behind, with King Joe Storage Custom, which was the last, like, similar-sized mecha that they did. Terra Phaser is bigger than that. And my final thoughts, I really like this mech. I think it's pretty awesome. Yes, he's got an evil side to him, and that's a little bit of a spoiler if you haven't been watching the show. But, and apologies to it, but you can't do the review without that part, so I waited. I actually waited, guys. I waited, you know, a few weeks before I dove into this one because, you know, I wanted people to catch up on the show. So, you know, like, it's a cool piece. I think it looks really good. I really like the blue with the gunmetal. I think that looks good. That light blue looks really, really nice. So I think the design is really cool for this mech. I liked it right away, so it's definitely an interesting one. It looks really good. This toy is pretty awesome. I love the arm gimmick. I think that is really good. And, you know, the lights and sounds are awesome. I don't know. I always like lights and sounds, so I love DX toys. So there you go, guys. This is a very, very cool piece. Again, you could get it for your SHFs, you could get it for your Ultra Actions or your Ultra Heroes, whatever you want. This one is, you know, good to go. Check out the link for HLJ down below to see about getting your own DX Terra Phaser from Ultraman Decker. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.